Hello, welcome to our presentation. My name is Jiahao Yan.
My name is Mariana.
And my name is Ethan. Today we will be talking about the teeth of the savanna, and specifically the lion dentition. So how many teeth do lions have? Adult lions have about 30 permanent teeth. They're going to have 12 incisors, 4 canines, 10 premolars, and 4 molars. You guys are going to want to keep these tooth types in mind because we're going to go over a quick little quiz to see what you guys know. So which tooth is A pointing to? We'll give you guys about 5 to 10 seconds to guess. Okay. If you guys guessed incisors, you were right. Lions have small, sharp incisors in the front of their mouth. These teeth are relatively small compared to their canines and molars. Incisors are used for grasping and holding onto food, such as gripping prey or tearing small pieces of meat. They play a minor role in cutting compared to the larger canines and premolars.
Okay, so next we have teeth B. Take a guess on which type of teeth is it pointing at. If y'all guess canines, then you guessed right. Lions have prominent elongated canines that are larger and more robust than their other teeth. These canines are specialized for hunting and killing prey. Canines are the primary weapons during a hunt. They are used to deliver a fatal bite to the prey's throat or neck, piercing through skin and muscle with ease due to their sharpness and strength. Next, we have teeth C. Take a guess on which type is it pointing at. If y'all guess premolars, then you'll guess right. Lions have sharp-edged premolars located behind their canines. These teeth are designed for slicing and shearing flesh. During feeding, premolars assist in tearing chunks of meat from the prey. Their sharp edges make them effective at cutting through muscle and connective tissue.
Lastly, we have teeth D. Refer back to what we talked initially in the overview and think about what this teeth might be. The correct answer is the molars. Lions have broad, flat molars at the back of their mouths. These molars have ridges and cusps for grinding and crushing. While lions primarily consume meat, their molars are still important. They help in grinding bones, breaking them down to access nutritious marrow. Additionally, molars aid in processing any plant materials that lions may consume, although this is less common in their diet.
Okay, now we're going to talk about teeth anatomy. The teeth found in lions have a similar structure as human teeth. First, the teeth enamel is the outermost layer of a tooth, and it's super tough. It protects the tooth from damage when we chew food or brush our teeth. Without enamel, our teeth would wear down quickly and become sensitive or prone to cavities. Then we have the pulp chamber. The pulp chamber is like the heart of the tooth, located in the center. It's filled with soft tissue, blood vessels, and nerves that keep the tooth alive and healthy. The pulp chamber provides nutrients to the tooth and help us feel sensations like hot or cold. Next, we have dentin. Dentin is the layer beneath the enamel, and it's not as hard, but it's still sturdy. It protects the delicate pulp chamber and supports the enamel. Dentin helps keep our teeth strong and resistant to damage.
We then have the mandible bone. The mandible bone is the lower jawbone where our lower teeth are anchored. It provides support and structure for our lower face and allows us to open and close our mouths. Without a strong mandible bone, we wouldn't be able to chew food properly or speak clearly. Lastly, we have the apex. The apex refers to the tip or the end of the tooth's root. It's where blood vessels and nerves enter the tooth to connect with the pulp chamber. The apex is crucial for keeping the tooth healthy by supplying it with nutrients and sensation. Next, we'll talk about development in lion teeth. Like humans, lion teeth development begins during the fetal stage in the womb, with the formation of dental lamina, progressing through stages like the cap and bell stages, and differentiating into enamel, dentin, pulp, and cementum. Tooth eruption follows a sequence, with incisors and canines appearing first, around 3 to 4 weeks old, followed by premolars around 6 to 8 weeks old, and finally molars around 12 to 16 weeks old. This reflects their adaptation for a carnivorous diet. The replacement of their baby teeth or deciduous teeth with permanent teeth typically begins around 3 months old and continues over several months until the lions have a full set of permanent teeth by adulthood.
All right, now we're going to play a game called Guess That Tooth. I'm going to show you a picture of a macro photo, and then you have to guess what animal found in Africa is that tooth from. All right, so this first picture, this is not part of the thing. This is just a black mamba. But ready? Jump scare. So which animal is this tooth found in? We'll give you guys about 10 seconds to guess. All right. If you guys guessed zebra, that was correct. Zebras have flat ridged incisors to clip vegetation and molars specialized for grinding grasses in the savanna. All right, you ready for the next one? Okay, so this is a great white shark. Great white sharks can have 7 rows of teeth with over 300 teeth total. If you compare this to a human, which only has 28 or 32 if you count the wisdom teeth. And yes, sharks are found in Africa. If you go on any coast of Africa, you'll be able to catch great whites. That was a little bit of a trick question. All right, you ready for the next one? All right. If you guessed hippo or hippopotamus, that was correct. Hippos have a bite force nearly 3 times stronger than a lion. The jaws can open 180 degrees, and despite the large canines and incisors, hippos are primarily herbivores, and they feed only on African grasses. Any questions?